Group A, New Zealand ranked 26th in the world. We know they're co-hosts. Norway sitting at 12th in the FIFA World Rankings. Philippines at 46th and Switzerland at 20th. Initial reactions, feelings, Group A, where do you think things are going to move for this group?
You know, if you look at the group, you'll think, Switzerland and Norway are the ones to go through. But, New Zealand not having ever won a game in a Women's World Cup, if there's a time that they're going to do it, it's when they're co-hosting. And, we know that the Philippines are also a dark horse with Alen Stajcic behind the wheel there.
So on that point, Stajcic, a character we're really familiar with, leading the Philippines, you've mentioned there, their World Cup debut. How do you think that team's going to go? There's a few names in that squad that we're familiar with, given the A-League. Serena Bolden, of course, as well, Jacqueline Savicki, and Angie Beard too, who's kind of recently moved across from Australia to her allegiance with the Philippines.
If anyone knows Alen Stajcic, he knows how to get things done. And, getting Angie Beard across the line to be able to play for the Philippines in this World Cup is a massive signing for them. I've been super lucky to be able to spend a little bit of time with the team on the training pitch whilst they've been in Sydney before they head off to New Zealand. And if there's one thing that they're going to be is they're going to be prepared and organised. And, any team that Staj has got, they're well structured. They're going to be defensively very, very sound. And then they've got, Serena that brings so much energy up front as well.
And Norway, arguably the best team in the group, European heavy hitters. They've qualified for every Women's World Cup and only on one occasion failing to make it out of the group in 2011. Who stands out for you from this Norwegian side?
Look, you can't go past getting Ada Hegerberg back in the fold in that team. She's such a world-class player. But for me, Guro Reiten from Chelsea, she's a wonderful midfielder. She's so intelligent. She's got such a great work rate, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed watching her in the WSL this season as well. And I think this is going to be the world stage for her where she's going to be able to shine and really take Norway through.
Classy players there as well. And I'd add to that list is Caroline Graham Hansen, plays her football at Barcelona. She's going to be one to watch for Norway as well. Switzerland perhaps a little less known, but nothing to take away from their quality. Second World Cup appearance, so they're not really familiar on this world stage. How do you think they're going to fare across the group?
You can never underestimate any team that comes out of Europe. It's in their blood, it's in their culture when they play in any European from any European country. They've got the likes of Leah Walty as well, as a midfielder who plays at Arsenal alongside Steph Catley and Caitlin Ford. And, she's a world-class footballer as well. She's such a smart, intelligent footballer in the middle of the park. And she's going to be a key player for them. And again, you can't underestimate Switzerland. I think they're going to do really well also.
We've got to give a bit of time to our co-hosts, New Zealand. Their sixth World Cup appearance, but like you mentioned, they've never won a match at the Women's World Cup under the watchful eye of Jitka Klimkova, who coached in the A-League Women's for Canberra United as well, and of course players now that we're familiar with from the Wellington Phoenix. Do you think they can get their first 3 points at this tournament?
I really think they can, and being co-hosts and being at home and playing in front of friends and families, I think it's going to really give them that extra push. It's going to be tough for them to get through this group and to make it through, but I think on their side, if they do get a win at this World Cup, that's a win situation for them. Again, you can't underestimate any team coming into a World Cup, but they've got the likes of Ali Riley as well and her leadership skills that's going to be there to take them on throughout the group.
Which teams are making it out of Group A?
Well, there's 100% I think Norway's going through. And I'm going to go with a dark horse to go with the former Matildas coach in Alen Stajcic's Philippines to go through in second.